Hello, my friends. It's been a while since May, I believe, the end of May, early June, since I posted a live video. And it's a lot of reasons, but the primary one was that we were in palliative care with my mom and my husband Jim's mom also. So it was a journey through June and early July of dealing with death. And I took the summer to ponder all of that and to honor our mothers and myself and all my feelings. And now I am feeling ready to jump back in with my heart open, my body grounded, and inspiration flowing. So I wanted to get back in and see what we can create together. So these Friday mornings are always about a place of going inward a little bit and just kind of calming down after what might have been a very intense week, and then also contemplating what it is we want for the weekend, and what we want to integrate, what we want to let go of, and a little practice. So I hope that whenever you catch this, whether you catch it live or whether you catch it in recording, I would just love to get your feedback. Post your comments and thoughts in the space below. So first of all, just taking a moment to anchor, to settle down into your body. So this is dropping in and feeling the weight of you, the substance of you, the significance of yourself, the gravity that you are pressing against the earth, and allow yourself just to sink into the moment and feel your body as a live, beautiful force in this world, connecting with the earth and all the other life forces around you, including those things that are inanimate, like your floor, your couch, your bed, your chair, and just feeling embraced by those places and spaces wherever you are. And then knowing how you're feeling in your body, just doing a scan, checking your feet and your hands, feeling your legs, your hips, your belly, and just noticing where things are open and flowing and where they might be tight or constricted or numb. Sometimes a feeling of overstimulation that could feel like anxiety to some people, could feel like excitement to others. So just noticing where those places are where you're feeling agitated or open and flowing and peaceful. Up into your belly and your torso, your back, your heart. Is that feeling open or guarded? And there's no judgment about any of this. This is a time for simple observation. All we want is to notice ourselves right now, to give ourselves a judgment-free experience of ourselves. We are our own harshest critics and constantly assessing and evaluating. And this is a time to step out of that space. So just being, oh, okay, this is tight, this is open. No need to start planning your doctor's appointments. Breathing in and then going down your arms and your hands and seeing if you can just kind of inhabit your hands like gloves, like sliding into them, feet like socks, and putting your attention inside each finger, each toe, and see if you can feel your life force, literally your life force, flowing in your body. And I always have an interesting spot in my neck and shoulders and jaw, especially on the left side. So just making space for what's there, noticing. No need to fix it. And then starting to feel your face, your jaw. Hi, Katrina. Your face, your jaw, your forehead, your crown. And just allowing the space around your body to be filled so your body extends out to about an arm's length as well. There's an energetic force around you, and just noticing what that's like for yourself today. Is it big and juicy and full, or is it a little thin at the back? Is it bright? Is it got textures or colors? For me, I don't usually see a lot of things. I'm not a real visual energy person, but I am sensitive. So noticing that, and see if you can just draw a really good rim around the edge of that so that it is clear and strong, and that you have a place where your energy kind of is contained, and then the rest of the world is unfolding around you. You connect with it, but you have a clear space that's just yours, your sovereign space. Make sure that you can sense that edge. It's your space. And then start to notice your feelings. There's a lot of feelings in this world right now, and they're attached to a lot of opinions and judgments, and that's okay. Be with yours right now. See if you can let the opinions and judgments and stories that are attached to those feelings go, and be with the feeling itself. That is the life art. Oh. So this morning I'm feeling excited to be stepping back into a life that is expressing me after losing our parents, or my mom and Jim's mom, earlier this year. There's a feeling of stepping past the grief and going into self-expression again. Feels good. And just wanting to share that. So notice what you're feeling. And then I am noticing a desire to share something important with you, which is about energy leaks. I've been thinking a lot about it this last few days. Talked about it in our group last night. This place where our life is got places where there's unfinished business, decisions that need to be made, or self-judgments that keep cropping up, financial pieces that we're not looking at, just things that we're avoiding that are causing a leak somewhere in our field, and wanting so much to be people who are living a life where our energy is directed, where we are consciously putting our attention and making something happen, expressing ourselves in some way. And energy leaks are diminishing our capacity to do that. So for me, most of us are dealing with them on some level. It's the stuff of life, right? From things in our household, a relationship that's not quite working, a conversation that needs to be had, windows that need to be washed. Hell, a toxic pile in my house. I've got lots of those. And just noticing where those are and where we might want to just take some action towards resolving that. So what this moment is about right now is doing a little scan and seeing where there might be something that wants your attention. It might be a health decision. It might be someone we're giving power to, or that we play small around for some reason. Who knows why? You don't need to really know why all the time, but you need to notice it for now. This is always Friday morning, this time is for noticing and seeing what's there and being okay with what's there, accepting ourselves as we are. And then from that space, there may be a choice we can make. There's always a choice we can make. But I just want you to be with yourself and notice. So what if right now you did a scan, just quietly, looking around your household, feeling around for those things that want your attention, your relationships. Is there someone or something that's wanting, that's a habitual leak? And it's okay, no need to fix it right now, just observing. Is there something in your financial space, career, something more that wants to be done, or less? Less is a really good choice too. And we're not fixing anything right now, we're just looking. Is there a space in your thoughts? Are you waking up every day feeling depleted already? Something in your judgment, self-judgment space, or again, your health. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be made that you can't quite get to. I know that's true for me. Some things that I'm wrestling with, what direction to take this or that. And it's taking some energy. It's not necessarily a leak if I'm doing it consciously, but it is sort of getting into a constant spin. What else? What are some other areas that you might be having a leak? Certainly feel free to post some of your arenas of leakage below. I'm thinking, some habits that might not be serving anymore. And there's there's always going to be a list. There's always going to be a place. That's what life is, is feeling where those leaks are. But if we can start to observe them and start to narrow the number, kind of start to heal and seal some of the spaces where we have some power and some opportunity to do so, then that's good. Sometimes it takes courage. Hello, Bobby. Nice to see you. Laverna and Basil, thank you for coming on. Just feeling where those spaces are where we are avoiding or giving up energy somehow. Some of it might be just the way it is. Some of it we can actually do something about. And today what I would love for you to do is in that list of spaces, like I said, environment, career, vocation, because some of us are not working for money, but we still have a vocation or a calling or a life that's being lived out. Your lifestyle, your health, relationships, decisions, self-judgments, and habits. Good morning. Feeling all those spaces. There may be something, and worrying about shit that ain't yours. That's a really good energy leak. You can just stop right now. That's one of the easiest leaks to seal, is worrying about stuff that isn't yours. I'll put up my hand on this one and share that I have a little bit of a news addiction. I was a news junkie since way back, and so my guilty pleasure can be listening to podcasts around American politics because it's not quote unquote my problem, but now it's stirring up anxiety as the election gets closer. So stop that shit, Fran. Listen to something else. So that would be an energy leak I could seal quite easily. But in the places where it's a little bit more challenging, I'm not telling you today to fix a thing, but to be aware of where they are. I'm not about fixing because I don't think we're broken, but I think there's things we can heal and reveal that wholeness that is the actual truth of who we are. And so for me, today it's about observing where the leaks are. And one thing that I could do to support myself in bringing it closer. Something that I might need to confront to deal with it. People pleasing for me is a really big one. I give away a lot of energy because I'm worried about what other people think. And if they don't like what I'm doing, they might not accept me, they might be judging me. And so I avoid that at all costs. That's a huge energy leak for me. And I am dealing with it all day long in different ways. So that's what I need to confront within myself. That's usually the thing that's underneath all of the stuff that I'm dealing with. And or a fear of lack, abundance, and or people pleasing. Those are like the two places where I hang out when I'm feeling leaks of energy. So today I am going to feel for a conversation that might help me clarify the decision I need to make with someone I really trust. That's something I'm going to set up today for myself. And I'm just wondering for you what that might be. And I can support you in that if you'd like. You can reach out to me if you want. I'd love to hear from you. You can post an energy leak that you might want to be dealing with, or the one action that you want to take. Not to fix it, but start to get familiar with what this leak is and why it's there. It's what I do, what I love to do. And so come and play with me in that field if you'd like to. I'm going to post my website in the posts below so that you can just click on it and reach out to me or message me. I'd love to hear from you. It's got some good stuff starting up this fall. Okay, so just taking a moment now. I love to read something from my beautiful hero Boga. And here she is. This is all about those energy leaks. This is Hero Boga. To do soul, be soul, or to be soul, do soul. I always get that backwards. Notice the inner places where you're holding your breath, walking on eggshells around the living room of yourself. Notice the contraction of your muscles, the hump of your shoulders, the pitch of your pelvis, the way you sip air instead of taking it in freely and fully as a gift of divine grace. Notice the quality of your being when you scrunch down to be less than radiant, miraculous, the radiant, miraculous, multi-dimensional human that you are. How do you feel? Now ask yourself this question. Who profits from my diminution? I gotta practice that word. Who in my life, in my circle of family and friends, in my work, in my ancestry, in the historical, political, cultural, and social economic life of my world, profits when I act from this diminished self, when I become less than all that I am? Ask yourself a further question. In what ways do I benefit from this stance? Are the costs of truncating myself in these ways worth the benefits? Be truthful in your responses. Take your time. There's no shame or blame involved here. Just playful curiosity and a willingness to know your truth. And I'm going to leave it there for now because it's a longer reading, but for today, that is really what I'm asking of myself and of you, is to notice, and then notice who benefits from playing small and these energy leaks that we have. And if there's one little thing that you can do to support yourself in stepping towards sealing that leak up. And if I can help, call me. I'd love to hear from you. All right, my loves, looking forward to being with you again. I feel like I'm stepping back in and feeling grateful. And thank you for showing up this morning or whenever you're taking this in. Lots of love. Namaste. See you soon. Bye for now.